Hello and welcome to the Angel Cooperative Monthly Tarot Horoscope, and thank you for joining us today. I am going to be doing the August 2019 reading for you, and beforehand I just wanted to mention the cards I'm using: the Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards, the Celestial Tarot available inside Angel Cooperative, and the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards. I always try to change up the cards every month, and this month I felt that we needed to get some goddess energy in there, and we also needed to focus on our chakras, along with the Celestial Tarot, which incorporates a lot of symbolism from astrology, so I felt it was a great tool to use for this month. And just want to apologize in advance if you hear loud trucks or noises in the background. I'm filming this outside due to the extreme heat this week, and due to no AC inside my house, I felt it was better to film this outside. So I just want to apologize in advance for any loud background noises or my dog maybe barking. But I hope you enjoy this reading. I'm going to shuffle up the cards for you, and I'll click right back in. Thank you. Hey Aries, welcome to my channel and welcome to the August 2019 tarot horoscope for you guys. This is a general reading for all sun, moon, rising sign, and Venus signs. So if this does not necessarily resonate with you, please check out your other signs in your birth chart and see if you get any other messages from my other videos. All right, oops, cards are falling already. Decided to do this outside today because it's so nice out and taking advantage of this beautiful weather. I already shuffled and dealt the cards out for you guys, and interesting as I see the cards come out, I see a lot about connecting with your intuition this month, Aries. There's a lot of cards here signifying that you're really almost going through a spiritual awakening right now, and you're starting to see things for what they really are, and you're connecting to yourself and your higher self. And the reason why I have that is because the overall energy here in the reading for you is the High Priestess, and that's paired with the Tower, which also signifies a lot of change and transformation. And especially with spiritual transformations, like you're definitely having an awakening and starting to like open up, and I feel like you're starting to really listen to your gut more, which is your intuition. It's like you're starting to realize that, you know, your gut is always on point whenever, you know, something is going on. Like you just like really listen within and you find the answers, and you're starting to see how even with dealing with different people in different situations that also occurs. And also, this is also reinforced with the card from the Chakra Wisdom Oracle deck, mysticism, which is a lot to do with your third eye and opening up your third eye and having, being more in touch with your intuition and your intuitive side, and really channeling into things that I feel like through meditation, you can definitely connect and like get more messages of what's important and what things you should be focusing on. And I feel like Aries this month really need to focus on doing that and really tuning into your intuition, because you do have a pretty strong sense of, you know, your intuitive abilities, but maybe you need to really listen to it a little bit more and tune into it. We also have in the center of the reading here the Queen of Cups, which is also a very intuitive person. And I mean, this could also be a water sign that you're dealing with, which could be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio female. But for some of you, I feel, but most of you actually, I feel like this is yourself. Even though you're a fire sign, you're connecting with this watery energy. It could also be that you might have Cancer in your the Cancer sign in your chart, or you could have some of the other water signs in your chart, and they could be really taking a little bit of a stronger action this month in your life. And you're, you know, with the Sun card paired with the Queen of Cups. It's also, you know, it's all about enlightenment and about things coming to light, and also you're shining and feeling good about yourself. And, you know, it's also success is also to do with the, you know, there's a lot of good things happening, and this month is going to be transformative for you. So definitely keep an eye out. I mean, I feel like there's just going to be some good changes, and I do sense that you want change, because in your hopes and fears, it's interesting because in this reading we got the Tower 2 times, along with the High Priestess, and also in your hopes and fears we have the Tower, and the Tower signifies, you know, change. Sometimes it's unavoidable change, and change that needs to happen. And I feel like you're accepting this and you're wanting this, like, transformation and this change, and things, certain things in your life to end and for new things to come in. You do have the Mountain here reversed, so it's just not feeling as much of a challenge, as that's what you're hoping for, that this change is going to be very good, and it's going to be very, like, feeling like you're finally stepping into your own purpose in life, and connecting with the people that you've been wanting to connect with. I feel like this is something you've wanted for a while. This is not, you know, just because it's happening in this month. This is something that you've been looking forward to. And I feel like you're also leaving some people behind. You know, there is going to be a little bit of that energy this month, and it could be that you're just walking away from certain people in your life that are just not giving you the value, or just because we also have here the Prince of Cups reversed with the Heart reversed. And I feel like there's people in your life that are approaching you with an empty cup, and it's like they're not giving you real love and, like, kindness, and it's really, they're looking out for whatever that is that they want from you. It could be even a person that is just looking to get things from you in a physical sense. Like if you're single and you're dating, there's a person around you that's just looking for sex, or just looking to hook up and not looking for anything real, no real commitment. And they could be telling you a lot of, you know, whatever you want to hear, just so they can get what they want. And I feel like you're sensing this, and you're already feeling this with your intuition, because you're really tuning into that. And I feel like you see right through this person. Like, you can see them for what they are, and you're kind of not fooled by them. And Aries is really standing your ground, which is good, because you know what? You shouldn't be accepting any empty cups from anyone. If anybody's going to come to you with a cup, it should be full. And, you know, that way the two of you can share your cups together. And, you know, the cup is full with emotion and genuine feelings. It's not coming from a place of just wanting something from you and just telling you what you want to hear so they can get what they want. It could also be family relationships too, and also, you know, cup energy is also water sign. It could be Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, this person or these people that are in your life. But I also feel like this could be just a situation that you're dealing with, or a certain person that you're dealing with. They don't necessarily have to be a water sign. They can also just have that kind of energy where they're just not really bringing anything to the table, and they're just looking for Aries to kind of give everything that you have that's good to them, so they can just take advantage. And I feel like Aries is not having any of it this month. You're looking for things to change, which is really good. I mean, in your past energy, you do have the Ten of Pentacles with the whips, and for me, Ten of Pentacles is like good sturdy foundations, and like I feel like you definitely have a good sense about your finances, and you're in a good place because you've put the work in, and you've created this life for yourself that you should be proud of. And it's also a sense of family too, and connectedness. And with the whips, it's all about staying in a routine, and something that is keeping, you're just like continually have this steady flow of good things coming into you, because you've committed to something, and you've always been, you know, very good about sticking to a good routine, and being motivated to get things done and not slacking off. So, and I feel like that's really paid off for you, especially in the past. I see good things coming up also in the present, you know, especially with the Queen of Cups and the High Priestess. You're really tuning into what is important to you, what is important to Aries, not focusing on what everybody else wants. It's what Aries wants this month. And I feel like this is a good month for you to focus inwardly on what you are looking for yourself. And you know, we also have the Six of Wands, which is also the victory card, but it's also showing that you're on the right path, and that you're headed for good things because you're victorious with everything that you do. And you also have choices to, paired together with that, which is, you know, you're going to have some new things presented to you. And I feel like it could be new people, or it could be new opportunities coming towards you. And you're definitely feeling like you're in a place where, yes, you can conquer it. And I think you're also feeling this energy shift. It's like you are feeling like, wow, I finally feel like I'm on my game and I have things going in the right direction. Aries is really taking the stand to, like, you know, move forward, and you're kind of doing it with dignity. So holding your head high too. You know, the Six of Wands is a really good positive energy. So, and that's, you know, where you are in the present time, and you're feeling good about yourself. And I think that's great, because you definitely should be, because, you know, Aries is a very strong sign, and you have so much to offer to the world. And, you know, and I also feel like there is somebody that you're letting go of. Somebody who has let you down. You have the Five of Cups reversed. And you're finally seeing them for who they are, and because you have the Fox paired with that. And when the Fox is paired with that, it's like you're seeing through people's manipulative, sneaky behaviors. And it's almost like you're calling them out on it. And I feel like Aries really has to, you know, you're using your intuition, which is great, because you're really listening, and you're seeing people for who they really are, and you're calling them out on it, and you're telling them, you know, this is not, I'm not putting up with it. You know, you're kind of casting them aside, which is really good, because by doing that, you're welcoming new people to come in. That's better for you, because you definitely have choices here. And I feel like, you know, you're going to get rid of those people that have not brought any value to your life, or people that you thought were good, but then now you're finally seeing them for who they really are. And I mean, this doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic relationship. It could be friends that you have, or colleagues, or even family sometimes can really let you down, and you just can see through the nonsense and the lies and the sneakiness. It could also be that somebody's trying to get money out of you, or trying to sneak ways to get money out of you, and you kind of called them out on it before they even had a chance to even get it. So that's kind of that energy where you're calling people out, and you're saying it like it is. And Aries, you're really standing up for yourself, and you're tuning into your intuition, which is so important, because that is giving you clarity, and also knowing what it is that you need, and not focusing on anybody else's needs. It's really on your own needs. With the Four of Swords reversed and the Star reversed, I see this as kind of like a time where it could be a time where you're deciding to be like, you know, I don't want to date. I don't want to even pursue anybody right now, and I'm just going to let things happen as they happen. But I feel like you're really focusing on yourself. With the Four of Swords reversed energy, it's, instead of just taking a time out, it's kind of like you're focusing inwardly on things that are important to you. And because usually the Four of Swords is that looking at things from a different perspective, but I feel like instead you're looking inward, and you're looking at what it is that you need for yourself, and to continue and go on, and kind of what it is that you're looking for. Focusing on manifesting this month, because the Star is reversed. It's because there's a lot of things that have come to you, and you've been discouraged by opportunities and people who have come into your life who have let you down. And you're feeling like, okay, yeah, I don't want any more of that. That's what I don't want. And yes, you definitely need to focus on what you don't want, but really focus on and hone in on what you do want to come into your life. Because you need to turn this star around. You need to know what it is you're after. And I feel like through meditation and through listening to your intuition, you can definitely accomplish that. It's going to be something for Aries to work on this month, is looking to manifest new things that come into your life that are going to bring you value. And people also. It's like, what kind of person are you looking for? Or what kind of people do you want to connect with or network with? It could even be business related. Like, what is it, like your dream job? What are you looking for? Because maybe you've been let down and discouraged by all these other situations that have happened to you. And you're just kind of feeling a little frustrated and stuck. I mean, not necessarily that it's a bad thing. It's a good thing because you're kind of deciding now, I don't want any more of that. I want to bring something even better to the table. So it's good energy. It's not negative at all. But and the interesting thing is I also pulled the goddess cards this month, and my goddess guidance cards, I mean, doesn't necessarily, even if you're a male and watching this, you can still connect with the goddess energies, because I feel like we both have the male and the feminine energy within us. We have the Sarasvati, which is for the arts, and it says express yourself through creative activities. And I feel like this month is going to be a really important time for you to focus creatively on things that you want to bring into your life. If it is like you are musically inclined and you play an instrument, or you are artistic and you actually paint or draw, or even journaling and like focusing on like things that are creative. And you need to like move into a place where you're not focusing on the negative and you're focusing on the positive things that you want to bring in. And by doing that through channeling through your creative side, it really brings different things into your life that you probably have neglected, put on the side, or maybe if you're already immersed in it and you work in a creative field, maybe it is to like further your knowledge in whatever it is that career that you're in, whether it is to take a class or to research it more. But I do feel like the arts is going to be like doing things that are really fun creatively this month. I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to have to start taking up, learning how to play the guitar or anything, but it's just saying that these are things that you already have within you, and you just want to strengthen them and connect with them more, because they really bring out so much of you that sometimes you lay dormant, and you need to, hone those skills. And, you can learn a new song, or maybe paint a new picture, painting, or draw a picture, or do something where you're, even gardening is creativity, where you're actually creating beautiful arrangements and doing things that actually brings you joy. And I feel like this will be a time for you to focus on yourself and not focus on other people, because it's that time of the year where you're kind of done with like dealing with the negativity and focusing on enjoying the rest of the summer and taking time out to do things that are fun instead of like getting caught up in the drama. So yeah, definitely go with that, channel into your creativity a little more. And also, you're going to be really tuning into your intuition. And I love the High Priestess. And, she's also very connected to the moon and the energy of the moon, and like the dreams and dreamlike qualities and your subconscious mind. So it could also be telling you to focus on your dreams and messages that are coming through in your dreams. It could also be something symbolic that you need to look up the symbology of certain things in your life, especially when you're having dreams or even symbols that come in, like tuning into your intuition and kind of understanding what certain things, messages that are coming to you, and understanding them for what they are, because we are constantly getting messages sent to us from the universe. So, this is the time to tune into that a little bit, and let your intuition be a little stronger, and start to like get into meditation, and also going for long walks and doing things that help you connect a little better. Wow, it's really an exciting month for Aries. I'm loving your reading, and I think it's really good. And I think it's a time for you to really focus on yourself and not on the people that have not brought anything to you that has brought you any value. So have a great month, and definitely don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'd greatly appreciate it, and I'd love to hear any comments and any thoughts that you might like to share based on the reading or anything that resonates with you. And I will look forward to seeing you next month. Have a great month, Aries. Love you guys. Bye.